Man, oh my fucking god. It's, I think 6:20, 6:30. I'm getting my ass kicked. But I would rather run for a bit, walk a bit, run for a bit, walk a bit, then quit. If I have to walk, then I have to walk. Damn.
Having just ran a 5K, I decided to give myself the challenge of doing 300 pull-ups within the span of an hour. And the previous night I had calculated that it would amount to about 5 pull-ups an hour for the entire hour. And in my head I thought that was an extremely easy rate, 5 pull-ups an hour for an hour, I could do that. In reality, your grip fails you, your arms fail you. If the bar is slightly shaking, like this bar I was on it is like the smallest things will add up and will compound. Any small problems you can have will knock you the fuck out. Especially here. The bar ricocheted, my grip failed on me, my arms failed on me. I had to push up with my feet at some point just to make it, and then I had to alternate between two pulling styles just to make it. And that's the whole point. Human perseverance and the limit of human capability, physically and mentally, is much greater than you believe what it is. David Goggins states that humans only produce 40% of their limit at all times. And in reality, in this video clip, I probably produced only up to like 60 or 70% of my limit. I don't think I released everything I could have had. If possible, I probably could have stayed another hour doing the same thing and pushing. But again, I decided to go home and not pursue that extra 300 pull-ups. Might do that next week. That's a good challenge. But it is true that your brain has a limiter on your physical ability. And your physical ability is completely blocked by what your brain believes. If you believe you're only going to be able to run 3 miles, you're only going to be able to run 3 miles. If you only believe you can do 10 pull-ups in this set, you're only going to do 10 pull-ups. And it is the idea of thinking through possibility and impossibility. There's a great quote out there. It's like, there are two types of people: those who can't and those who can. And it is a very simple quote. It is very, very simple. You can't, you believe you can't, then you won't. The very fact that you believe you will not be able to. But as you begin to believe and express faith in yourself, you are able to produce mind-boggling feats of physical endurance. There are cases of people running 300 miles at once. There are people who have swam over 100 miles, and the human body is not made for swimming. We naturally are runners. Our bodies are adapted for long-distance runners. The sweating feature in our sweat glands, it's all made for running. At this point, I was getting my ass kicked so fucking bad, I had to use my feet as a small boost to even get up there on the pull-up. Every rep that I did, I was struggling to hold on, so I had to kip and I had to push with my feet up. That's the whole point. You have to struggle. And I used whatever advantage I had to struggle in the situation. That right there, that whole smile and thumbs up, that's all bullshit. I was getting my ass whooped.
I'm switching the grip. I can't pull up anymore. I'm doing like 1 or 2 pull-ups a minute. So I'm switching to inwards. At this point, a single pull-up, like single flat pull-up set, takes more than a minute. So the rest is like 20 seconds, but the pull-up is like 40 seconds. So it's taking too long. So I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. I got it.
I had a friend for this video inform me that I was a bitch for only running 5K. So I went out there and I walked another 6K, but I have no recording of it, so you're just gonna have to take my word on it. Below, I'm going to link an unlisted video of the entire thing. The entire 1 hour pull-up session.
Keep fucking smiling, even if it hurts. No one knows I'm here doing this, except one guy. And he told me to run another 6K. And that's a real friend.
And this goes back to my point. Most people are completely afraid, petrified, at even attempting to challenge themselves. Nobody wants to sign up for the physical hurdles. Everybody is scared. Everybody is stuck in the comfort bubble. Nobody wants to step out into the harsh reality and the tribulations of life. When was the last time you'd known somebody in your life who'd bothered to take a challenge or a stance in his life, something that made him uncomfortable? If your way of thinking is bogged down by the weakness and the softness of modern society and modern times, you need to step out of the comfort zone. You need to go sign up for the next marathon. You need to hit the gym. You need to start journaling. You need to start controlling your mind and thoughts. You need to begin hardening yourself. Life in the future, life will get much harder than it is now. We're seeing suicide rates go up, depression rates go up, anxiety rates go up. We're seeing more tyranny and injustice and bigots rising up in our world. And if the men of tomorrow stay weak, uncultured, they stay weak, sodomized, destroyed, whatever word you want to use, even if it doesn't fucking make sense, you have to rise up among the average. You have to be uncommon among common people, and then you have to be uncommon amongst the uncommon people. You have to be the 1% of the 1%. And it's easier said than done, but it's always worth a challenge in your life.
Last time.